So let me ask you this question. Do you know what Very Dark Man values more than money, reputation, and fame? You know, that thing that he has spent all this time trying to achieve. Because sometimes you might not understand his behaviors. You might not understand whether what he's doing is because he loves people, he wants to help people, or he wants to gain power for himself. Well, the answer is trust, or at least being perceived as trustworthy. But with this whole case of him losing 180 million naira that was donated to his NGO, a lot of Nigerians have started to doubt him because right now it's either he's pranking Nigerians or he has channeled his inner Nigerian politician, because this whole story of losing 180 million naira is very similar to all those stories of politicians claiming that billions of naira was swallowed by snake or python. You know, all those crazy Nigerian politician stories. But even worse is the unbelievable story that he actually lost the money to hackers, because that amount of money is so huge and it was donated from a lot of people, some sending in a lot of money while those sending their 500 naira, their 100 naira. So that is a lot of people's money that was collated together and stored in one place. Now, I'm sure that many of you are quite aware that Very Dark Man launched a non-governmental organization or an NGO to focus on community development and equipping public schools. He named it MVOI, or Martin Vincent Ose Initiative. When he announced it in October, he got a lot of support, and within the first 24 hours, he got as much as 33 million naira. In fact, Don Jazzy gave him a whooping sum of 100 million naira as support for the NGO. When he launched the initiative, he said that he was going to be very transparent. According to him, he said, "I'll put the money that was contributed online for everyone to see, and I'll carry everyone along. Every money will be accounted for. If you believe this will bring change, please support it. No amount is too small. Even 5 naira is welcomed. Like I said, any amount is welcome." But now the issue is that as of Friday, the 27th of December 2024, Very Dark Man of VDM has come out to claim that the sum of over 180 million naira was stolen from his NGO's account following a hacking incident. VDM actually addressed this incident in an Instagram video on Friday, revealing that the funds had been diverted to an unknown account. According to him, he said,
"Alright, so I'm at the airport. I'll be honest with you guys, for the past few days, I have not been myself. I am here with Officer Joe, and we are going to Jos. The NGO money, somebody hacked into the NGO website, and I don't know how they did it, and 180 million naira is missing. So, but thank God we have tracked the person, and we are on our way to Jos. And then they've arrested one, so that's why I'm even saying it now. I am excited, and an account has been put on PND. So the account now has 20 million, 160 million has been diverted to another account. So we are currently going there to see how I'll get the money back."
As you watch this video, you heard him say a couple of things, like the fact that one of the people that was involved in the hacking has been arrested and is going to Jos to go and pick up the person. But the problem with this particular story is that it's quite confusing, because according to him, he's giving the idea that the money was stolen from his website. But the problem is that, was the money actually stored on the website or in the Zenith Bank account? Of course, we know it was on the Zenith Bank account, but the way he's saying it is quite unclear, because first of all, since the money is not directly in the website, even if they hack the website, all they can get is information. It's one thing if he came out to say that all the credit card information and bank accounts of people that sent money has been hacked. But what he is saying is that the Zenith Bank account is hacked, and it was hacked through the connection between the website and the bank account. If it is true, Zenith Bank has to come out and clarify these claims, because 180 million naira is a huge amount of money. I'm sure that many of these banks have regulations whereby if you transfer more than 10 million naira, they will have to alert EFCC or ICPC or whatever. Not talk of 180 million naira. 180 million is not that kind of money that you can just transfer in one sitting. You have to transfer like small. So how was it that all that amount of money was able to get lost and did not get a credit alert? Did not get some kind of alert? So it just looks very terrible. And Zenith Bank themselves have to come out and clarify this thing, because if not, it means that Zenith Bank is actually unsafe and unreliable for many Nigerians to keep their money. As of right now, the website has been put under maintenance. Interestingly, a video actually resurfaced from a month ago or 2 months ago where some so-called hacker came out and was saying that Very Dark Man should protect the website from hackers and improve on the security.
Very Dark Man, if you would like yourself and you like your reputation, it is important for you to close that website that you launch for transparency. I commend your efforts in creating an NGO to bring positive change and transparency. However, I must bring to your attention some potential risk associated with linking your NGO's bank account to a website for transparency. While your intentions are noble, it is essential to prioritize the safety and the security of the funds and data associated with your organization. Hackers can exploit certain vulnerabilities if proper security measures are not in place, which I have seen it, and if I was somebody who wanted to make money off you as one of a growth programmer in Nigeria, I would have 200 million in my accounts. Here are the potential risks.
There's also a video from that former BBN contestant, D1, where he was noticing some irregularities on the NGO website. And this was just a few days before VDM came out to announce the hack and the theft. According to D1, he was saying that he noticed that even when people were submitting money, the account balance was not changing. And he was afraid that the website could be hacked. And not long after, it actually did happen. There were also reports that VDM bought a sports car like a week ago, but he has come out to deny and claim that it actually belonged to a friend. As I said in the beginning of the video, the most important thing for VDM is public trust. He doesn't care about his image, money, at least that's what he claims, fame, and sometimes his physical well-being. But when it comes to being perceived as trustworthy and having power and influence, that's exactly what he has been working to achieve since he came to public consciousness. Everything he has done was to give the idea that he's a trustworthy person. He doesn't care whether he's seen as controversial or provocative. But the one thing I noticed that Very Dark Man has spent all this time trying to cultivate from those that support him is trustworthiness. And he expressed that when he actually created the website, where he spent a lot of time saying that the website and the NGO was going to be transparent and they should trust him. And he kept trying to push the idea that the entire process was going to be transparent. Unfortunately, right now, it seemed to have backfired. Now, the thing is that when it comes to this particular case, if this particular issue of losing the amount of money happened to someone else, Very Dark Man would have given his own opinion and tried to inject himself in the situation. So right now, he has zero protection from anybody giving their opinion, because that's exactly how he came to fame. Right now, with all that is happening, his haters are rejoicing and pressing his neck, while his diehard supporters are working overtime trying to explain and rationalize what is going on. That guy, Leo Smart, will just be very happy wherever he is right now, because at least the attention will be driven away from him and he can pocket that 1 million naira that VDM sent him. Personally, I don't think that Very Dark Man would do anything like this just to divert the money to his personal account. But his explanation is quite terrible, and that is what is causing people to start doubting him. Even if it is true that he actually lost the money, this whole thing will cause a huge amount of distrust from the public towards the controversial figure, because if you can lose the amount of money, people will look at you as careless or dishonest. Ultimately, only time will tell what truly went on in this particular case. But as time goes on, I'll continue to update about this particular situation. If you enjoyed what you watched and heard in this video, drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content related to the psychology of pop culture. My name is Kola, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye for now.